Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your reading. We are here to investigate based on the most pressing matters in your life. What's God trying to teach you? Once you learn the lesson, you can move on to something else. So if you're tired of the cycles in your life, learn the lesson that they've come to teach. Alright. Dear Lord, if there's anybody trying to interfere with these readings, please block them so that we can receive the messages that you brought us here to receive. Thank you. Pisces. Two more, Pisces. Alrighty. So, oops. Experiencing life as it comes at the bottom of the deck. So this is all about experiencing life as it comes. So things keep happening in your life, Pisces, and it's like you have no control over how things occur in your life. You're not supposed to. You don't get to tell the teacher what to put on your exam papers, do you? That's life. You don't get to determine when the tests take place either, do you? That's life. Just gotta be ready. Go with the flow. Say, oh, is this what we're doing? Okay. And then when you feel you can't manage it, you say a little prayer and off you go. Do the best you can and leave the rest. Let it be, let it be, let it be. It's not about making everything go right in our lives. Life is about just doing the best that we can under the circumstances we have before us. That's it. And at times when you feel like you can't go anymore, that's where you call in for your superpower. So the card we have is First Breath, Beginner's Mind. Let us see. It was in the reverse-ish. Hang on. Let's see how God wants me to interpret. It's like this. So it's in the reverse. Right. So, first breath, beginner's mind. A beginner's mind talks about someone who is new to something. You're not new to something. Okay? God is saying you're not new to this. So what is God trying to teach you is you have more experience and more knowledge than you probably think you do. You're not a beginner at this, okay? So, the underlying is adaptability. So yeah, so it's about going with the flow. You don't get to choose what exams you have. You don't get to choose what tests life throws at you, or when, or how, or why. You just have to, what's a move? Yeah? Adaptability to the sacred contract. Sacred contract. And for your reading, we're gonna pull up the word sacred. So you're giving yourself less credit than you deserve, Pisces. You think we should trust Google on this one, or should we get an old dictionary? Let us see. Sacred, connected with God or a god or dedicated to a religious purpose and so deserving veneration. Interesting. Veneration. Let's see what veneration means. Say deserving veneration. I'd imagine it means reverence. Great respect or reverence. Yeah. Great respect or reverence. And we go back to the word sacred. Hang on. So it says connected with God or a God or dedicated to a religious purpose and so deserving reverence. Let's say it like that because veneration is a way. It's kind of a foreign word for me anyway. So, adaptability to the sacred contract. So God is basically calling you. And God says you're not new to this. So it's like you're not really answering or you're not really following the path. Okay? God wants you to adapt to the sacred contract. That's how you win. Yeah, dive into the task. That's your task at the moment. So we got watchers or transpersonal. The watchers or transpersonal. So transpersonal is not actually being present. You're being watched. Lost compass or getting back to integrity. It's time for a balancing act. So you're straying away from the sacred way, Pisces. And God is saying, perhaps you've done this before. You're not new to this. You know more than you're allowing yourself to believe, or you can do better than you're allowing yourself to do. Not or, and you're allowing yourself to not believe that you can do well. You can do better. So what is these lessons trying to teach you? Is that you're not new to the sacred way. So if you're an angel, you're a fallen angel right now. And God is saying, hey, rise. Rise above the fray. And join your people, the power of community in the divine matrix. So you can have rest and renewal. Yeah. And forgiveness. So it's time to come home. That's what God is saying. It's time to get back to your original self. So you were on the path before and you strayed off the path, and now it's time to get back on the path. So that's what the events that's happening in your life right now, the ones that annoy you the most, that's what they're trying to push you towards. That's what they're trying to tell you. Okay? We got resourcefulness, ego sublimation. So what ego is that part of us that's most likely the lower part of us, the part of us that's not quite divine. It could be when it wants to be, but the ego self is the self that's kind of undisciplined. So resourcefulness or forgiveness, resourcefulness, ego sublimation. So if your ego has put you in problems lately, God is saying forgive yourself. It's time to rejoin your community of divine beings so that you can have rest. And whatever your ego has put you in, it's time for you to forgive yourself. Intentionality, compassion. Be gentle with yourself. And that would be you resonating. Because God is having compassion on you. The universe is your partner. when it comes to your choices and the consequences. It's time to repair the mind, body, and spirit and reconnect. So right now you feel like you're wandering between realms. But the right use of your power would be you to be your authentic self. It's time to get back to who you actually are. And if you don't do that, then the tests, the challenges are gonna get even more and more annoying until you're gonna say, okay, God, I hear you. Damn. Oh, yeah. Until next time, Pisces. Good luck. Bye bye.